Oops, no.
Hello to everybody, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I am Mastery Academy. I want to say thank you for what you all have taught me. Chris Terry, thank you. Isis, thank you for teaching me about different digital skill sets. This is the future. Every day, when I sit down with my children and teach them is this. Y'all working together, hop on this digital world right now, get into it, get involved. It's like I said before, it's a new era. That's what's going on. So once again, Chris, I want to say thank you. Thanks for just sitting down with me, sharing your stories. And you guys been through a lot, and you guys, like I said, you guys have the will to win just like myself. So that's why, we have a great team. Born and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Lived with my mother for a while. Been through a lot of ups and downs. Beat all odds because I kept believing, because I am a champion. I am Floyd Mayweather, and I am a person that can do anything if I set my mind to it. And I am a person that will continue to invest in the digital world. I beat all odds. I can remember I was in the 12th grade. My mother can barely afford to put food on the table for me, my two sisters, and my nephew. It was a struggle. But you know what I did? I told myself, I'm not going to quit. I got the will to win. I'm a champion. I'm not just a champion in the ring. I showed the people I was a champion on the outside of the ring because I made smart investments. But that drive came from my family struggling, my mother, my two sisters, my nephew, my father being in prison. I wanted to win. I wanted to be the best, not just in boxing, but I want to be the best where I come from in my city. Whereas you have a lot of guys that play basketball, play football, but they only go so far. You know, they're happy with just making 100,000, 200,000. Some is happy with making 1 million. My ultimate goal was to become a billionaire, and did I reach a billion? Absolutely.
Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Rich University UK. Whoop, whoop. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for attending today's meeting. I'm actually here to tell you the reason why I am here. I said yes to Forex because you discover simplest ways to learn in one place with multiple streams of income. Yes, that is multiple streams of income. You also can eradicate those debts, those bills, that mortgage, those school fees, the university fees in time to come. The reason why I said yes to Forex, because it's the digital future of the world. Yes, guys, it's the digital future. Also, as well, you can share your dreams and ambitions with like people that look like you and me. Yes, that look like you and me. And the main reason I just wanted to change my financial status. Yes, to change that status to be debt free, to have freedom to do what I want. My journey here at Rich University has been explicit. My journey has been incredibly fulfilling with so much support. I am now at P150, 150. What does that mean? Yes, guys, I am now P150. That means I get 150 pounds per, or should I say dollars per calendar month for introducing, yes, just for introducing friends and family. Can you imagine that? Friends and family, just telling them about this wonderful opportunity. And
Wow,
yes,
wow,
I'm
wow, wow,
being
wow.
rewarded. So what's going to happen now? I'm now going to incur 1,800 per annum, and with a pay rise. Yes, that is a pay rise. Again, I'm expected to triple it by another 2 weeks. With Christmas coming up, it's awesome. So yes, I am so epic. I'm just happy. Woo woo!
Wow, 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 wow,
Listen.
wow. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Give it up for our brand new P150 in the house, Queen Angel London. I am so glad to be proud of you. Celebrating all day, your commitment to this space. I'm just so happy that you didn't only just come in here to change your life, but you also changed the life of those that are connected to you. So big shout out on your $1,800 a year pay rise, and like you said, that's about to triple by Christmas, baby. 15 days. Let's go. Let's grow. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody on the line to Welcome Wednesday. Give yourself a pat on the back. You made it. Today is Wednesday, the 9th of December. We're just 15 days away from Christmas, guys. Just a sneeze away, literally, from Christmas 2020. Wow, an amazing year it has been. And I've got something that I want to share with you. Just like Angel's life, it's changing so many people's financial future, guys. And I've told quite a few of you guys who've tapped in today that we're actually going to give you some free games, some free tea, an exclusive look at some of the tools, products, and services that, literally, you heard what an introduction. You heard my boy Floyd. Welcome to the team, the money team, from the money team general, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather, who recently partnered with us. So let's just get into it, because we don't have a lot of time here and I don't want to keep you guys all day. So I am Miss UK in sunny Manchester, and I said yes to Forex because 4 years ago, when I said yes, I just wanted to be in control of my financial future. At the time, I'd just recently been let go from the job I was doing, and I didn't want somebody else to dictate whether I eat tonight, whether I pay my rent. I wanted to be the one that could basically turn pennies to dollars, dollars into hundreds, and hundreds into thousands from a simple skill set. And who are we? How am I doing that? I was introduced to Rich University, and we are on a mission to impact nations and generations. And we are really flying that flag because we want to impact, we want to touch, we want to reach 1 million families. Yes, that is our goal. I am one of those families. Angel is one of those families. All of you amazing people on the line tonight are one of those families. So thank you for being a part of the mission, not just to change your life, but to change your legacy. And we stand on 3 solid pillars: relationships, results, and residual. And this beautiful woman of God that you see before you is the founder of Rich University, none other than Dr. China Bethley. I have the privilege of calling her not just my mentor, but my sister and my friend. And when I met this lady spending time in Atlanta, Georgia, where she lives, you know, she's definitely a fighter. She escaped Hurricane Katrina all those years ago. And in Atlanta, she was able to actually make her first $1 million by the time she was 25, guys. Not a lot of people can say that, but she didn't get rich and switch. She wanted to reach back for those like me, those like you, and give them a blueprint, a plan. And you might say, okay, but okay, these are big stats here. Like, how is she qualified? You're throwing a lot of words around here. And you know what? You're right. It's not, you know, you believe half of what you see. What did they say? Believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. What is on paper? What is documented? She is a United Nations ambassador, guys. So when we're talking about global impact, you need people who are qualified to do so. We're talking about being awarded by somebody you might know. Drop an Obama in the chat if you've heard, or O in the chat if you've heard of Obama. Yes, the 44th president of the United States of America, Grace Dr. China, awarded her with the Lifetime Achievement Award for Entrepreneurship and Outreach. That is amazing. Not many people have those kind of accolades. Not only was she mentored by the late great man of God, Dr. Miles Monroe, but she shared stages with some of the greats, such as Bob Proctor of The Secret, such as billionaire Seth Bernstein, and the list just goes on and on. So let me show you what vehicle that she was able to basically bring to us today, from a God-aligned vision, rich, royal, inspirational, courageous, and humble. So what we do here at Rich University is provide an elite level of education and information. Now, you might ask yourself, why do I need to know that? Why is this important? Now, right now, like I said, we're coming up to Christmas, 2 weeks away. And a lot of us in this community have been running up 10K for the holidays. Yes, 10K for Christmas. Who would like an extra 10K for Christmas? It's only 2 weeks away. You're saying, yeah, that's baloney. How can that happen? Now, the truth is that every single person, not just on this call, but in the entire world, make money in one of these 4 ways. This is the cash flow quadrant put together by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Some of you guys may have heard of him. If you haven't, go ahead and jot all these things down. Like I said, I'm giving you free tea, free game. I didn't come here to play with you guys tonight. You know, a short pencil is better than a long memory. Take notes. Note takers are definitely the money makers. So on this quadrant, there is a right side and a left side. Let's start on the left and see what's going on, because like I said, you're all involved. And this is where information is key. This is where knowledge applied is really, really power. Because over here, you have 95% of the entire world's population sharing 5% of the wealth, guys. I'll say those numbers again, because when I heard this, I thought that is so unbalanced. No way. What an unjust system we live in. Don't we know it? 95%. That is the majority of the world are sharing 5% of the wealth. That is a fight, guys. How is that possible? Well, drop a 1 in the chat for me. I want to know who I'm talking about. And if you came to this call just to stand and stare, this is your opportunity to engage with a wealth plan, to engage with wealth partners. So I really want to hear from you guys today. So drop a 1 for me in the chat if you guys have a job or have had a job. Now, that would mean that you're an employee, and an employee is somebody that exchanges their time and their effort for money, for a salary. If you don't work, you simply don't get paid. Okay, that's the way that's the way we know. But a lot of you on this line, you may already be the next best thing, which a lot of us who are employed are striving to get to. Shout out to Rich University making me unemployable at the tender age of 30. What an amazing blessing. But even at the time before I really wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to be the type of person who was able to have higher income potential. These people, you know, are even like your doctors, your lawyers. But the truth of the matter, even though there is a lot more money than the average employee, being self-employed, is that there's less time. So these people have less time to enjoy their money. And if they don't show up, if the doctor doesn't go to the surgery and the lawyer doesn't go to the court, then they don't get paid. So they find themselves working rather than doing things that they love, maybe spending time with their family, going on holiday. So everybody wants to get over here to the right side of the quadrant. I like to call it the right side of money. Somebody drop in the chat the right side of money, because today the information that you're going to hear, this education is actually going to propel you from the left to the right, who are over here. So we have very different odds, guys. There's 5% left of people in the world, and they're all hiding on this side of the quadrant. Many people would love to be the 5% sharing 95% of the world's wealth, guys. Yes, I said that right. I didn't mix my numbers up. 5% of the entire world's population are sharing 95% of the world's wealth. How, Sway? Moren, what are you talking about? Like, how is this even possible? Well, the people who are on this side are your business owners. Now, I'm not talking about your cousin that has a hair salon, unless that's Vidal Sassoon, or your auntie. She might have a shop. You might say, me, I'm a business owner. But unless you've got like a high corporation, like an Asda or a Sainsbury's, like we have here in the UK, you're probably self-employed, meaning if you don't open that store, then it probably doesn't tick over. We're talking about those big boys like Richard Branson, the CEO of Virgin, Jeff Bezos, Amazon CEO. Do you know that Jeff Bezos is the richest man on earth at this time? Whoever has bought a parcel from Amazon, drop a 222 in the chat if you've ever bought a parcel from Amazon. I want to know the kind of people I'm talking about. And some of you might be on the line right now to find out how you can be your own Amazon. Yes, we have it all on the table tonight. Well, these people, like you, Jeff Bezos, have basically worked out how to put systems in place. You see, I love systems because I say it stands for saving yourself some time, energy, and money. And that is what those on the right side have been afforded to do. Picture this. When you ordered that parcel from Amazon, did Jeff Bezos himself come and deliver that to your front door? Have you ever even seen him? Do you even know what he looks like? Does that mean that Amazon can't take over? Is he getting on hopping plane to plane, going to each warehouse, putting stamps on boxes, making sure address labels are on there? Absolutely not. He's put a system in place that is duplicatable worldwide. That means that they are able to build assets. But then you have the cleverest person in the room. This person has got the best education and the best information, more than anybody on this entire quadrant. That person is the investor, guys. The investor. This is 1% of the entire world's population. And these people have worked out how to have money working for them. They've worked out how to take a small seed, and while they're sleeping, their money's out there on assignment, going back and getting more money and coming back with friends while they're not exchanging their time for money. How do they know how to do that? Well, I said it's all about the education and information that you have. And most of us started our education in the school system. Quite a lot of us in the public school system. There's no shame in it. I went to Trinity High School here in Manchester, CAB High School, had an amazing time. But the information that I received was not different from probably the information that you received if you went to public school. Let's test the theory. Who can finish this sentence? You need to go to school to get so you can get a good education, so that you can get a good job. Oh my gosh, we've all gone through the same system. You see here on the 75% are being taught how to basically be on the left side of the quadrant. How to have a good CV, how to be attractive to employers. These are things that we pride ourselves in. However, some of you might have kids on the line. You might have kids and say, you know what, I wanted better for them. I wanted to send them to private education. Why? Why is private school better? Well, maybe there's a little bit of better odds. You see, 22% of the world, those who go to private school may be afforded to be the doctors, the lawyers. Shout outs to those of you from West African, West Indian backgrounds. I've got my South African people on the line tonight. And we know in our culture, the least you can do is be a doctor or a lawyer. That is literally like, almost the starting point. Don't even talk about anything else. So you want to send your kids to those best schools, those boarding schools that basically give them that good education. But the truth is, guys, that there's no guarantee. Just because you do go to private school doesn't mean that you're going to be a neuroscientist. However, you've got some people over here that are actually born into wealth. They're born into the wealth secrets that I'm about to share with you today. I like to call it the worst kept wealth secret ever, because Rich University is definitely letting the cat out of the bag. And these people have been afforded this education and information for generations. And I will test that theory again. People like Prince Charles, you know, many of you probably would have seen the royal weddings and all the things that they take part in. What kind of education do you think they had? Think of his grandson right now, baby George. Do you think he's learning how to fill out application forms? Do you think he will ever have a Saturday job like most of us had, you know, doing a paper round to make a little extra on the side? He probably doesn't even know what an application form is. Why? When he's 18, rather than acquiring student loan debt, he'll probably be put in equity positions, put in position to have trading accounts already in his name. What am I going on about? Well, guys, I really want to show you exactly what you're afforded, because now you're born into wealthy. You are rich because you are royal. And here at Rich University, we offer you what the elite have had access to for years. We have high-class academies such as our Forex Academy, our Digital Currency Academy, where you learn about Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, words that might just sound like Japanese to you right now because you see it going around, but you have no idea. Meanwhile, people are taking advantage, guys. We have our Higher Frequency Academy. We also have what I love, the Online Business Academy. Now, right now, we've been forced into a lockdown, lock-off, lock-in situation. No matter where you are in the world, I don't have to say that C word, but you know what I'm talking about. And do you know what people are Googling? What is the most Googled thing right now online? Is how to work from home. How do I start a home-based business? Because the truth is, no matter how locked out we are, the Wi-Fi is still locked into our phones. And right now, there's people that are learning, leveraging that Wi-Fi, leveraging that system. And through here, Rich University, you can learn exactly how to do that. We give you all the tools, services, and resources that you need. But the best, the newest kid on the block, the newest kid that I am just so excited about, our ECX Academy. Someone drop some nines in the chat if you are here to learn all about e-commerce today, because like I said, this is definitely taking our academy by storm. And I can't wait to show you this a little bit later. But before I go ahead, I told you it was Christmas in a few days. So I've got an offer that you guys can't refuse. If I was to give you guys right now on this call, two options, red pill, blue pill, like the Matrix. Option one, and drop a one in the chat if you would want a meal. I'm going to give you £1 million right now on this call just for attending. I'm feeling generous. I'm going to give you a meal. If that's you, drop a one. But before you do that, you need to hear what the other option is. Because in my left hand, option two is a penny that doubles every single day for the next 30 days. Who's excited about that? But you're saying, wait, Moren, you said a mil. So I want to see who I'm talking to today, because the reason why I give you this option is because we have something called our Rich University trading plan, where you're able to do something called compound your interest. What does that look like? Well, for those of you who got the mil, congratulations, you're £1 million richer. But for those of you who chose the penny that doubles every day for 30 days, congratulations, guys. You guys are now over £5 million richer. How? What are you talking about? This girl, she's got all the talk today. Come on, you got some front, lady. You got more front than black pill. Look, I kid you not. It's simple maths. 1 + 1 is 2. Quick maths. Day 1, it's 1p. We all know that. Day 2, you double it, it's 2p. Day 3, what do? You double it again, it's 4p. Let's let it get exciting, because you guys are thinking, well, no one ain't got time for this. I know how to count. Day 5, guys, this is already £5. And by day 6, whoa, there's something going on with this one. Let's just go back and have a look. I don't know why that one's not got the right figures on it there, but you guys can definitely see that every single day as this penny doubles, it continues to double and double. Oh, there we go. Day 10, I got myself a little bit ahead of the game. It's £5, guys. If you had a penny right now, a penny on your windowsill, no matter what you did to it, maybe you tried to, pour some water on it to grow, maybe you tried to give it seed, even if you prayed, that one penny is not going to be a fiver in 10 days. But here at Rich University, we show you how to compound your interest, and you can see that it gets very interesting. By the time you get to day 18, that penny has kept doubling, and it's now 1,000, 1,000 to 2,500, 2,500 to 5,000, 5 to 10, 20, 40, 80. Look, by day 30, you've got over £5 million. So why is this relevant? Because a lot of people don't realize that these are what the wealthy have been doing for years. You see, they don't spend income, they spend their interest. That's why their money is always going up. Where those of us, we're working, 9 to 5s and 5 to 9s to make ends meet, robbing Peter to pay Paul. And when you join Rich University today, you actually get access to our exclusive Rich University trading plan that allows you to take a small amount to a large amount. Yes, you can start with as little as $200 and grow that 5% a day, 10% a day, and you can start to enjoy something like that magic penny. You can at least be in the game. But not just that, you might say, well, I've not even got time. These academies sound great, but I'm on the go. And for those of you, those busy single moms, students, and busy professionals, we have something called Rich Alerts. They are direct money alerts sent to your phone in real time, guys. And as long as you know your ABCs, 1, 2, 3 shapes and colors, you can definitely copy, paste, and profit. And we have some other exclusive tools that I will go through throughout this presentation, like our nightclub and also our exclusive amazing mentorship, guys. So the first thing I want to say is, what do you know about Forex? What do you guys actually know about Forex? You see, a lot of you hear this word battering about and you're thinking, okay, what does that stand for? Wait, is that it's an acronym? Yeah, it's an acronym. So try and do the math. Let's see. Let's try and do the for my ex. Is this for my ex? Oh my gosh, they've got me again. No, I'm not going down that road. I've been here before. It's about to be 2021. I need a new life. It's okay. No, your ex, not your ex. Make sure you get in before them, no, because they might end up being part of your team or organization. Glory to God. Guys, I want to show you something. Like I said, we're going to get a lot of sneak peeks tonight. You get to see inside the Rich walls. You get to see one of the videos that you get inside our Rich Academy, our amazing exclusive elite academy, just for saying yes. You're able to learn all these terms that you might see battering about, but you don't exactly know what they mean. So what exactly is Forex? Well, when you come into the university, you will be able to connect to your secure client login area and feast your eyes on such videos as this. So let me see, make sure you guys can see my screen. I don't want to give you all the tea. Let's find out what Forex is. So pens and papers at the ready.
Welcome to the IM Mastery Academy for Forex. In this course, we'll be talking about what is FRX. Forex can be professionally abbreviated as FX or FRX. This basically is the short term for foreign exchange. It is the official trading market where one can exchange different currencies across the globe. As many countries are backed by their own banks, this allows citizens to use a currency which, in turn, creates an economy. The better an economy thrives, the stronger that currency can become. When anyone travels to other countries, they can participate in the foreign exchange market manually by simply exchanging their own native currency for the one they are visiting. As decades passed, the internet grew worldwide, and Forex found its way online, where traders from any place on Earth could trade currencies digitally, turning over profits from the comfort of their own homes. To give you an idea as to the size of the Forex market, the London Stock Exchange, on average, will trade daily around $7 billion US. The Tokyo Stock Exchange will trade roughly around 18 billion, and the New York Stock Exchange can trade about $22 billion daily. Forex, on the other hand, averages trades of over $5 trillion every single day. It is, without doubt, the largest and most liquid market in the entire world. So, let's review. Forex is the market where all the money in the world is being exchanged in real time through currencies. And because of this very particular type of market, Forex attracts many types of investors who see a vast array of opportunities which can create a lucrative career trading within this exchange. The Forex market opens every Sunday, 5 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time, and ends every Friday, 5 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time. A key word to remember in this course is geopolitical factors. Geopolitical factors are all factors relating to the resources of world nations. Rivers, mountains, minerals, gas, oil, labor forces, population, politics, and religion, for example, are such factors. It is all these critical components undergoing dramatic changes at once greatly affects every currency, allowing opportunity for any investor to capitalize on it. It is important to understand that Forex is a very powerful market, and with great power comes great responsibility. Through the continuing education of the IM Mastery Academy, you can learn step by step about the Forex market and how to properly respect and trade from within it on your own. It will take time to fully understand. Yet, if you commit right now to at least 10 minutes of learning a day, that's at least one video, you can see results. Hundreds of thousands have already financially changed their lives for the better because they made that choice. This concludes our course. One of the best ways to remember anything new is to tell someone what you just learned. Steps like these will greatly enhance your results and shorten the learning curve. Improving the quality of your life comes down to one very important and powerful question. What will you become? You got this, and we'll see you in the next video.
Wow, guys. Amazing. Someone drop a 444 in the chat if you guys now know a little bit more about what actually Forex is. Like the guy said, it's just foreign exchange. And I'm not going to go, he did such an amazing job. Don't need to go over it, but just know that every single one of you have participated in this, no matter where in the world that you are. I want to know where you are as well. So drop your cities in the chat. I see some people in New York. I see some of my South African team. And when you guys travel outside of the country, you guys take part in Forex. That's the most obvious one. A lot of people don't realize when you are doing your online shopping, which right now is a big booming market, which we're going to get into what in the e-commerce is going on. Yes, that also contributes to the $6.7 trillion that lives inside the market. But what I really made me say yes to Forex is when I found out that my bank, the place where I put my hard-earned money, the money that I just about managed to scrape together 4 years ago, that they were taking it out of my account when I was sleeping and trading it in the Forex market. And I thought, how is this even possible? I didn't give anybody any permission to do that. They were taking my 100 and turning it into 100,000, millions even, and giving me back the same dusty 0.000000001% interest on my money. And I said no. And when you go into your city center, look up. Next time you go, just test my theory. I told you I'm gonna allow you guys to test every theory I give you guys today. Just look up and see into the skyline. You'll probably see your bank's name on these skyrise buildings, Barclays, HSBC, Chase, all the different banks around the world. Those beautiful buildings. Have you ever gone in there or been invited in there to go and draw out a quick £10? Probably not. Why are they so big? What are they doing in there? Well, guys, that's where they keep all their $1 million software that they use to trade your money. But what I love is that we are partnered with IM Mastery Academy, the #1 Forex digital currency education platform globally that has the same $1 million software. So you today can have access to the same tools that the banks are using to do exactly what the banks are doing with your own money. You can get in the driver's seat of your financial future. And I told you that here at Rich University, we stand on relationships. You see Dr. China Bethley, my amazing mentor, sister, and friend, stood next to the very CEO of IM Mastery Academy. You see, we have a direct partnership with the company. So we're able to leverage all the systems. There's that system word again, what the business owners are doing, saving yourself some time, energy, and money. We can plug in to all their amazing tools, their apps, their resources. And this guy right here, if you guys don't know, you better get to know. You're looking at Christopher Terry, the CEO, 30 years experience in the game. Yes, he was one of the guys on Wall Street trading, and he said, you know what, I got a vision. I want to bring Wall Street to Main Street so that the average person can do what we're sat here doing all day, because it's not even that hard. And like I said, this is a God-given vision from God to impact nations and generations. So one wants impact, the other one wants to bring Wall Street to Main Street. Sounds like God's aligning the visions here, and that's what I love. I really love when a vision comes to life. And now today, we are proud to say that we operate in 120 countries all around the world and are debt free. What an amazing achievement. Not a lot of companies can say that in 7 years, guys. So just to recap, we are a private community, and what you get when you come inside here is the best mentorship in the world. $1 million mentorship from 6, 7, and even multiple 8-figure earners. Not just Dr. China Bethley, not just her husband Logic Mix, who's got 5 years experience in the game and is an 8-figure trader. Yes, you get direct access to them, but guys, there's over 150 experts that you can just plug into on our TV channel that you have access with your membership, and you can just follow what they're doing. That's what they do for a living, guys. Imagine being able to, plug in. If you wanted to be a basketballer or maybe a tennis player, imagine being able to plug into Serena Williams group chats and her give you, pointers on your backhand and, you serve and all that. I mean, I'm not a tennis player, so I'm not going to try and sound like I know what I'm talking about, but you get the drift. You get that here from real people in real time. They support you. You're able to engage, speak, ask questions. It's not a spoke until you get spoken to situation here, guys. We have the best live events now. Hold tight, all those who were in Dr. Jill's mansion party, the Christmas party in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, at her beautiful multiple square feet house that sits on a clear where you house private jets, of which she has 2. Yes, it's a little bit different inside a wealth circle. We got a little bit of different kind of, a lot of people, their ambition, it's a little bit different inside here. We're talking 2 private jets. I'm still trying to get 1, and I got my mentors already have 2. But you see these wealth partners that we have here on the screen? No, they're not just Pinterest images. They're people who you can actually connect with. We have online events like this one and much more, like our Rich University Global Huddle, guys, like our Perfect 10 mentorship call every single day. And the best thing that I've got to say is that a lot of you right now, you might have worked a job for umpteen years. Shoot, you might still be on that job right now. Maybe you're supposed to finish at 5. It's now almost 8 o'clock, and maybe you're still stuck there. And a lot of the time, we don't get any recognition for the work that we do. It would be nice if your boss or the CEO of the company sent you an email to say, do you know what? We recognize all you're doing. We see you spending late nights, and we just want to, give you a pat on the back and say we couldn't do this without you. Well, here at Rich University, you are recognized for every achievement. Shout out again to Queen Angel London, hitting her first rank of a Platinum 150, getting an $1,800 a year pay rise. We celebrated her, and that is the kind of warm welcome that you get as soon as you say yes to this opportunity. Now, guys, what in the nightclub is going on here? You might say, whoa, I was all in, but I'm saved and sanctified. I don't do the club life anymore. Don't worry. I left that lifestyle away, left that lifestyle a long time ago. This is a nightclub with a difference. Like it says, we get pipsy, not tipsy. What in the heck is pipsy? Now, guys, we don't count our money in pounds, shillings, and pence, because there's euros there, there's dollars there, there's Japanese yen there. So we count our money in points, in percentage. Yes, pips. Just like you count time in seconds, minutes, and hours. Now, this big bro Logic, shout out to him, the founder of the Rich University nightclub. He is Dr. China Bethley's husband. Like I told you, he's 5 years deep, and he is able to turn small amounts into very large amounts very quickly. And you can connect on this one of our online events 4 nights a week, and you're able to trade in real time. You get live mentorship and mindset training. You're able to, if you, like I said, if you can know your ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. If he says buy GBP, you hit buy. If he says sell USD, you hit sell, and we go into profit together. Now, I don't know if I've got anybody on the line who frequents. Just drop a 999 if you've been in Big Bro Logic's Rich University nightclub and made profit. And I also want to hear from anybody today who's made, maybe you've made, you know, a couple dollars, maybe you've made $50, $5. We just want to hear from those. Raise your hand if you guys have made any type of profit in the Forex market with Rich University. Just go ahead and raise your hand and I can unmute you guys. And while we're doing that, I just want to show you a quick sneaky peek. I told you it's sneaky peek day. This is exactly how it goes down. We have the music.
Only if you knew. If you knew, drop your ones in real quick. You heard me?
Oops. There you go. You heard him ask. Oh, there you go.
That's what's up.
I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi.
What's up? What's up, Timmy? What's up, Miguel? What's up?
Glory to God. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, you can connect Monday to
What's
Friday.
up, Laverne?
Let's just get rid of this because it looks like it's a little bit glitchy today. But the bottom line is, guys, that we have several products and academies to help you on your trading journey. You're not doing this alone. We have the best software in the game. You get access, yes, access to full-time educators, over 100 of them, where you get to connect and collaborate in real time. Miss Joanna UK, I see you said you made some money in the nightclub. Do you want to unmute and tell us all about it? Let's see if I can just unmute you real quick. There you go. You can let us know. I know that everybody's muted. Let us know about what you did in the nightclub.
Hey. Yes, the nightclub. Brilliant platform. I mean, I was only when I came onto the platform and I joined the academy, I didn't go straight into the nightclub, but I know a few weeks in, I attempted just to go in and watch, and it was happening so quickly, but I was so excited because I could see that people were making money. Then the next time I went on, I was prepared, you know, after practicing, putting in trades, I went in and I made my first like £20-ish. Yeah. You know, so, you know, and obviously after that, I made a bit more. So the more you go in, the more, you know, you trust. I mean, you just have to trust Logic that he knows what he's doing. And he's been trading for some time now, and he's a really good trader. So yeah, I trusted him and I made, you know, some substantial amount of money. So yeah,
Wow.
I would encourage anyone to
Thank you so much for sharing. And that's just one of the many things you have access to. The great thing is that once you are in, you know, when you get into certain rooms that maybe you don't understand the level of conversation, the longer you hang around in there, sooner or later, you will actually start to understand exactly what's going on. You're actually being developed. You're actually being trained to do what the Billionaire Boys Club do. And right here, I'm not even going to play this video for you right now because we see that we've got a few technical difficulties going on, but we have so many different tools that you guys can have access to. So many different. Miss EMYC in the building. Let's see what you've got to say for us, and then we're gonna move swiftly on because I know you've got a testimony. Miss Evelyn, can you unmute?
I'm on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. How's it going, Miss E?
Hey, Miss UK, with
Hey,
all
girl,
that
how you
energy. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. Yes. When you come into this amazing community, it's so amazing. So much love, so much fun. And yes, we do make money. Yes, we do. You know,
is there any money left? I mean, you and your son Jay, tell us about what's been going on over there in New York, baby.
Well, okay. Well, you know, my son is a second year in college, and you know, he goes to a very expensive college here in New York. And I told him last year, listen, if you want to continue to go to college, you're going to have to pay for it. Now, I'll get you through your first year, but the second year, you're going to have to learn how to trade. And so that's just what my son did. So under the magnificent teachings of Dr. China and Logic Mix, he pulled up, he plugged in, he applied the tools and the resources, and my son was able to start with $200. He took $200 to $2,500 in 7 days. Woo! And then he took that $2,500 to $25,000 in 45 days. And then he flipped that. And then he flipped that $25,000 to $50K in 60 days. Lord. And this is an 18 now, 19-year-old. So the tools and the resources do work. So, and we didn't know anything.
I don't even know what number we can drop in the chat. Drop some fire emojis in the chat for Jay. Miss Evelyn's son, 19 years old, and he is 50K up because of a decision that he made to say yes to Rich University just at the middle of this year, around about June, July time. You know, she said something key there. She said he took $200. I told you about that penny that doubles every day. He took $200 to $2,500 in a week, guys. Guys, we've got 2 weeks till Christmas. A lot of you guys are wondering, you know, how you're going to make ends meet. We have the answer to a world-class problem. Just tap in, pull up, plug in, and you get all the tools and resources that you need to do exactly the same thing. Resources like the harmonic scanner, resources like Gold Cut, resources like Bounce Back and Swipe Coin. All you have to do is choose your strategy. But for those of you who are saying, do you know what, I'm really busy, and I love the sound of all this. It sounds really, really good, but I don't even know where I'm going to get the time. There's already so much I'm struggling to fit in right now. Fear not. We have a package where you can get all of the apps like Gold Cup, like Swipe Coin, like Swipe Trade. So you never have to miss an opportunity to take profit. They're sending you all the tea. And right now, today, you guys are going to have an opportunity to download a free app. Yes, I am going to show you the game. I'm going to show you how to access these 6.7 trillions, just like Miss Evelyn, just like Jay, just like Miss Joanna UK, and all of those of us that have been able to taste this $1 trillion space. So pull out your phones. I want you to pull out your phones, and I'm going to play this very short video which is going to instruct you how to download an app called MetaTrader 4. If you're on an Android, you want to go to Google Play, and if you're on an iPhone, you want to go to your app store.
Access your App Store from your smartphone device. Locate the search area, and in the search space, type MetaTrader 4, as you can see on your screen. Once found, click on the icon near to the top of the screen, alike to the one you see here. Commence the download as you normally would, and once complete, go ahead and click Open. Great, you have successfully downloaded MetaTrader 4. Let's get ready to trade.
Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Now hold that 4. I know you guys might think, okay, that's a bit fast. So once you've got that on your phone, just drop a 444 in the chat so that we know. And we're going to come to helping you actually enter and exit your first trade in the largest financial market in the world. Now, speaking of financial markets, speaking of $1 trillion spend, drum roll please, we have our brand new ECX Academy. Now, what in the heck is e-commerce? Now, for those of you who might have come here today because you're saying, look, it's Christmas time, and I know there's a lot of people that shopping online, and someone told me that I can benefit from that. Well, you guys are already ahead of the game. What is e-commerce? I hear you say. Feast your eyes on this.
Have you ever bought something online? Chances are that you have. Over 75% of people have shopped online and worldwide, with almost 2 billion.
2 billion?
That's billion with a B. People buying something online last year alone. E-commerce gives us the ability to shop for goods and services from the privacy of our own home, or from anywhere in the world with a computer and an internet connection. We can buy goods from anywhere in the world. Can't find it locally? No problem. Just order it online. But the world of online shopping is not just an incredible opportunity limited to shoppers. E-commerce is also an incredible opportunity for anyone who has ever dreamed of starting their own business. We want to take control of our financial life, but we think it's too hard to start our own business. We worry about risking tons of cash and countless hours into something that may fail. The world of e-commerce has presented so many opportunities in the past 5 years that have changed the game for people who want to take their financial destiny into their own hands. Can you imagine running a retail business of your very own without needing to lease a building, hold inventory, or stand behind a cash register 6 days per week? Imagine your store could reach buyers all over the world. Imagine that you would not have to pay for a single item of inventory until a customer actually purchased the item from you first. Well, you can stop imagining. It's now a reality.
Wow, wow, wow. Drops the mic and walks off stage. Guys, are you hearing this? Are you hearing that you guys can actually today, you guys can actually be a part of the e-commerce boom. What is the e-commerce boom, I hear you say? But it's simply the buying and selling of online goods. Simple as that. Right now, I told you guys what we all doing. We're all at home. Why? Because of whatever's happening outside. And in the meantime, you know, all those shops, those storefronts that we used to go to, bricks and mortar is now turned into click and order. And whether you want to or not, you're being forced to shop online. And guess what that means, guys? It means now imagine you're able to have your very own online store where the customers that were once packing out the shopping centers, just like this one right here. Look, we're 2 weeks away from Christmas. Shout out to all my last minute Christmas shoppers. But imagine while you're sleeping, you can be just like the 1%, that investor that makes money in his sleep while everybody else is just clicking and adding to cart. Amazing. Now you'll say, okay, girl, okay. You told me some, you know, quite a few tales tonight, but how? I don't have any money for inventory. I don't even have any space to put it anywhere. Like, what am I even selling? Like, this is all going over my head. Fear not. Welcome to the world of drop shipping. What in the drop shipping is actually going on? Picture this. Right now, I'm getting ready for a Christmas party and I need that dress. I really want that dazzling dress. So what do? I go online and I have a look for it. And then I stumble across, when I'm on my timeline, I see the same dress that I was looking for. And this might be you guys. You might realize that your favorite shoes, you know, that little picture frame or whatever it is you were looking at, now it's following you all around the internet. Every single time you go on your social media, it's not an accident, guys. I end up seeing the very dress that I want half price on my timeline. Oh my gosh, I've got to get it. It's a steal. So what do? Click. Next minute, you get a notification. It says, Moren just purchased a dress from your store. You don't have that dress in your house. The supplier's got it. I sent you 100 quid for the dress. It was a really nice dress. It was 200 quid full price. So what do? You just send my address to the supplier with, wait for it, the dress cost you 20 quid. That's how much the supplier is selling it. So you send the 20 pounds, you send the shipping, and next minute you cash in the 70 odd quid, the 75 and a bit change for doing what? Very, very little. You are able to take profit every single time. Somebody like me, somebody like you who's ordering online anyway, in a very simple way, by easily listing items for sale worldwide and earn a profit. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how exactly that works tonight. I've been given quite a few sneaky peeks. It's almost, you know, nothing less to peek at. All the cats have been taken out the bag. But you might think, okay, well, I don't know HTML coding. You know, I'm not even that tech savvy. I've got no experience whatsoever. Don't worry. The ECX Academy has got you covered. Now, they teach you everything from scratch. They show you how to find trending items. So you don't even need to know what's popular or what's hot. They basically give you, inside our academy, inside the tools, resources, and systems that we've already got, we're able to find out. They go and show us how to get the customers, how to target them, how to increase those customers into actual sales, and how to do this all automatically. Somebody say automation. Somebody say virtual assistant. So you don't even have to be the one that fulfills the orders, guys. Oh, I don't think this is absolute music to my ears. I don't know about you. I'm just 3 weeks deep and already I'm enjoying access to the best professional master educators in the world. Go ahead and write down this name, Chris Reef, because I want you to do some of your due diligence. Right now, we already said, you know, all Forex isn't created equally, but all e-commerce isn't created equally. And I told you we're number one, so much so that we were featured in Forbes magazine twice. And this guy, our top master educator, is the number one global marketer, online marketer around the world. He does 7 figures in online sales. There's no one who gets more online sales than this guy. Why don't we put that theory? I said I'm going to test every theory. You guys have heard of Amazon. We already know Jeff Bezos, the billionaire. He's not dealing with any small, corporates. He's dealing with only generals, the best of the best. Chris Reef, our ECX IM Mastery Academy teacher, is the 8-figure Shopify seller and e-commerce expert. There's nobody who was outsold this guy online. And guess what, guys? Today, when you go ahead and get yourself into our academy, you get to jump on with him at 9 o'clock today. In fact, twice a day, 5 days a week, you are personally mentored by him. He will help you build your store from scratch. He actually, right there in live and living color, my friend who was needing help with her store, so I can tell you that this is real because I was there on the session. I know her. I know it's not a gimmick. He actually sent her a link so that he could access the issue she was having with her store. And when he jumped on, we all saw it. He clicked around and he fixed her shopping cart or whatever it was. Now, I don't know if you guys know how much you pay for online maintenance, but fancy having the top online seller in the whole world jump on and actually help you with your website, actually click around, move things around and say, okay, now that's how you're going to make more sales. And you might say, well, what kind of websites are these? Because I mean, I ain't got no skills. Well, let me show you some of those students' very sites created. We've only had this academy just for over 3 weeks, and following the very simple steps, you're able to create what looks like beautiful, professional, high-class sites. Let's have a look at this little light right here, one of their best sellers, because you might think, well, these products look expensive. You know, these are homeware products. How can I got $199? Oh no, Moren, what's happening here? I'm a little bit, you know, it's gone a bit too far again. Fear not. I'm going to show you one of the shortcut add-ons that he shows us how to get this that is $199 being sold on this website. Guess how much? You can get it for as little as $82, guys. That one isn't even blowing me away. I've got to be honest. Let's find something else. Let's go back to this website and see what else they've got on here as a bestseller. In fact, I'm going to give you guys a little sneaky peek to my website. Where is it? We're not on the right page here, because you guys might be thinking, well, who are these people? I'll show you my own. This is literally a world exclusive because I haven't showed it to many people before. You can already see the things I've been looking at, my high perceived value items. Let's see what we've got on here, and I'll even show you exactly how I did it if we have time. So here we have the Royal Deluxe Luxury Wristwatch collection, if I don't say so myself. An item like this, let's see how much that would set you back. In fact, let's see if I'm able to go ahead and check in with the supplier. So how much do you think it is? I said it was on sale. What did I say? $199. If you notice, everything's always on sale. Guys, you can get this for as little as $19, $17.99, $15.82. He even lets us see which one is getting the most orders so that we can get the one that is the most reputable. Let's even have a look at that, seeing how much of these watches have been sold. 2,500 of these watches have been sold for $19.79. So you would make a nice profit on that. A lot of you are looking at that right now. You probably buy that for $100. Why not? Looks absolutely worth it, guys. So these are the things that we are learning in our ECX Academy, and it is so exciting. And you might be thinking, okay, how do I do it? I just want to start right now. I just want to get started right now. It's Christmas. I could do with even some of those things you showed me. They look like great stocking fillers. And if I can get those for a sneeze at a price, girl, I'm in. I'm shopping for my own store. Well, guys, you might think, you know, you're used to going to, you know, university, you're used to traditional education being, you know, a couple of thousand or, you know, $20,000 a year for some. Shout out to Miss E. She said that, you know, her son right now, he's paying, you know, $20,000 for his college courses. And here in the UK, you know, you'll rack up at least 10 grand a year to learn things at university. And the fact of the matter is, not many of us have access to that kind of disposable income. So we normally have to go and acquire some debt. Yes. Welcome to Student Loanville. A lot of you guys might still be paying off student loan debt right now for courses that you're not even being paid to work in that profession. Oh, but the system, you know, that's exactly what they taught us, the 95%. That was the right thing. Remember, go to school, get a good education to get that good job. You went to uni to go ahead and get a good job. And now you've got the job to pay off what you went to uni for. Can I get an amen? Well, for as little as a cup of coffee a day, forget that. Here in the UK, £4.50 will get you a Happy Meal, maybe a day saver. I don't even know if it gets you a day saver, but here it gets you access to $1 trillion space, access that you don't even have to go and get a student loan. You don't have to acquire debt. The average person can have access to the same thing that Floyd Mayweather has got access to, the same thing that Bob Proctor's got access to, the same thing that all our wealth partners have got access to. And you can pay in installments today for any one of our single academies. All you pay is $234.95, and that gives you access. Yes, to the TV channel, to the apps, to the money alerts, to the nightclub, to the trading plan, to the mentorship, to the live events. Oh my gosh, is there anything more? It's got to be Christmas, because the giveaways are just getting bigger and better. And each and every month, right here in the UK, 235, that's like 180, guys. That's less than 200 quid. Many of you are partnered with a 180 quid bill every month just to pay for the Sky, which is the cable bill. And that cable, those TV channels are not showing you how to put any money in your pocket whatsoever. And for 130 quid a month, you're able to have continued access. Somebody say access, because right now the difference between those who are on the right side and those who are on the left side is simply access to the right education and information. That no longer has to be your story. And what we love right here, this we're literally at the beginning of the biggest digital boom of our time. We've spoke about online shopping. We've spoke about the market as old as time, such as Forex, going since 4 AD and never crashed. But we have a new big boy, new kid on the block. Not that new, it's about 10 years old. How many of you know about Bitcoin? What do you know about Bitcoin? Drop a Bitcoin in the chat if you've ever heard the word Bitcoin. Some of you might be still trying to work out what in the heck Bitcoin is. Well, right here today, you're about to find out. You're about to find out how you can even acquire Bitcoin and why that is even something attractive in doing. You see, in 2008, when Bitcoin hit this, well, when Bitcoin came to the market and actually was created in 2008 and hit the market in 2009, that's what, 10, 11 years ago? Guess how much it was worth? And I know I've asked you to guess a lot of things today. You probably all out of guesses. It was worth 1 penny, guys. 1 penny is how much it would have cost you to be able to acquire a Bitcoin today. The price of Bitcoin today, before it pops up, can anybody guess? Oh, wow, $18,255 will get you a Bitcoin today. What an increase. In the last 10 years, it has increased 18 grand, guys. Why is this? Why am I impressed by this? Why is that exciting news? Well, guys, this is something that is increasing all the time. Let's just go back a month. You can see on the screen here, this is Google. So I'm not, I'm not telling you, this isn't the gospel of Moren. This is the search engine that all of you tried, tested. This is where you go for your information. You can see a month ago, it was $15,000. $15,000, guys, 1 month ago. And you might say, but okay, that sounds really good, but it sounds like I've missed the wave. It sounds like 1 penny, I would have got it when it was then. Now it's, almost, 18 grand. It's been, 19 grand this week. Oh, I've missed it. I'm out. Well, guess what it's projected to do, guys? Like I said, this is actually the beginning of the digital boom. That's why we have come today. We have come on the rich yacht, like Noah's Ark. We've built the boat so you guys can come on and stop drowning in debt, drowning in depression, and actually be able to get a piece of this pie. Citibank analysts say that Bitcoin could surpass $300,000 by December 2021. What in the investment can you make today? What can you partner with today? What house, what property, what 401k, what savings account is going to give you $280,000 increase between now and next December? Think about it. Think about it, guys. What have you done between this time and last year and now that has increased that amount? A lot of people are looking for places to put their money, guys. Their 401k is looking dodgy. The savings account looks like it's actually costing them instead of giving them interest. A lot of you guys might have, taken out ISAs, and that ain't the plan ain't really looking the way you thought it would. Right now, guys, this is definitely the time to move. And if you think, well, Moren, this sounds great again, but I don't have 19,000, 18,000 to buy any Bitcoin, guys. I'm here to tell you today that through a free wallet, you are able to set up a wallet today and save for as little as $10. You can invest in Bitcoin for as little as $10. And here at the Trade and Save Crypto Club, here at Rich University UK, we show you exactly how to do that. In fact, you can go to your Cash App right now, you can go to your Skrill right now, and you can actually purchase some Bitcoin. I told you, free game alert, free game alert. In fact, that price is cheap, 18,000. It's about to pump up. Look, free game again. It's about tomorrow. It's going to be 19.5K. Go and get yourself some Bitcoin, a little as $10. And you might say, oh, what do I need that for, man? You just thought you're going mad. You're living in the future. Yes, We are living in the future, but the future's now, guys. Do you guys remember a time when you guys used to go to the video store and rent videos, something called Blockbuster? Where's Blockbuster now? Hello, Netflix. Don't get blockbusted out the game. Because if you think, well, this is something that's here today and gone tomorrow, yeah, it's 10 years, but it's about to all die down. Well, your government, this right here in the UK, I'm in Manchester, and you can see, I've just Googled Bitcoin ATM, and they are popping up all around the city, guys. There's one in Salford. There's one in Sale. There's one in Manchester. We can go on and on. There's Bitcoin ATMs everywhere. Look at this, guys. Look at all those red dots where there's ATMs. Why would we need a Bitcoin ATM if it wasn't sticking around? Do you think the government's just planned from a day to day? No, this is something that they project at least 10 years out. So it sounds like something that if you don't know, you really better get to know. And what better way to come in today with one of our amazing packages that gives you access to be able to trade and save your money in cryptocurrency. You can find out what to buy, what to sell, and when, and then go ahead and take those profits that you made. Remember, wealthy people, we don't spend our income, we don't spend our wages. So you bring your starting money to the table, and we help you to grow that. In fact, I don't help you. I'm going to show you the crypto mentor that actually helps you. But just to break this down right here, because shout out to all my royal elite family. We told you this is an elite level of education and information, and you don't have to choose which academy you're going to start with. You don't have to think, oh God, should I get Forex? It looked good. I mean, Evelyn's testimony was really good, but that Bitcoin is looking tasty. And I've heard of higher frequency. They trade it in the nightclub. They're in profit in 1 or 2 minutes. It's 3 minutes trades max, guys. You know that instead of buying every single one of those academies and racking up over $1,300, which is what it would cost you for all of the add-ons, you would actually only pay $325 today. Guys, that's an extra 50 quid for those in the UK. And what do you get? You get access to so much more. Those apps on your phone that are sending you, the up to the time money alerts. And this, our cryptocurrency mentor, Swipecoin. This is the biggest app in the world. You guys can even go and download this right now. Go to your app store if you want and try and download Swipecoin. But to get access, you're going to have to go ahead and get one of those packages. But have a look at how it works, guys.
You're here to trade bargain for premium, workday for weekend, ideas for paydays. You're here to learn to trade, and learning the crypto market is like turning on the afterburns. If crypto is raw power, we're the hardest. We're Swipecoin, your crypto mentor. We're the only system that puts supercharged at your beck and call with up-to-the-minute swing market ideas, scalping strategies, and in-depth instruction, and a live chat with our experts at your fingertips. Crypto moves fast. You got to keep up. Swipecoin stays a step ahead, so you can learn to capture all of crypto's power. You're here because you know there's a world beyond the 9 to 5, and you want to trade that dial for this dial, and that seat for this seat. You're a fighter pilot in a building full of passengers, and you know, like we know, that the future is ready for takeoff, and climbing in is just like this.
Yes, Floyd, this is the future. Oh my gosh, he keeps popping up everywhere, that Floyd. I tell you, what a great business partner coming to support my presentation. Now, what I just showed you guys is exactly something that we are about to do. But first of all, I want to just really break it down to you, because you might be really interested in this. You might be the person that says, I would really like to get into all the other stuff, and I'm really happy to take it on board. But right now, I do really, have some money that I want to put somewhere, and I want to know exactly how to do that. So this is exactly how we trade and save in cryptocurrency. It's this simple, guys, and this is how many, it takes only a few seconds. Let's turn it down so you guys can actually hear me. So you get an alert to your phone, just like what's on the screen. An alert comes to your phone. You go ahead and open up the Swipecoin app, gorgeous and gold. Look at that. And then you just go to the latest setup. So as you can see, it says Bitcoin USD. And then it said something there, copy. I told you, copy, paste, profit. What did I do? So we went to the app, that one I told you to download. And next to price, we just basically paste the price? How did we know what it was? Well, we went here, we're just matching up words. Look, stop loss, copy, go back to our app. Oh, look, there it says stop loss. So what we're going to do, let's just copy whatever it was that we paste what we copied from the stop loss. Last one now. Okay, the next one, it says take profit. So we click on the button for copy. We go to where it says take profit, and bam, we've pasted it. Next minute now, we go ahead and place our order. We're in the largest financial market in the world, and in seconds, guys, you will start to see your profits. I don't know why this has gone back to the beginning. It doesn't want you to see the money, guys. There you go. You can see, and I'll explain what you've actually just done. You've just taken 10 pence of your total investment. You came to the game with $1,000. We helped you get a free broker to go ahead and trade this cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and you only used 10 pence of your total balance. And then you did another 10 pence because you got another alert in. What happened? You went about your business. You know, you went to do your nails, you know, you went to get your hair cut, and automatically those numbers that you put in, you just set the profit level that you want. And behold, £29 later, you have increased your account. And then what would you do? We help you take that £29. So that's a £29 that your money actually grew, not something that you actually went out of your hard-earned pocket for. And then we show you how to purchase some Bitcoin. So guys, who's ready to trade? Who's ready to put in a trade just like this, what I've just shown you guys? A lot of you right now, I'm going to stop this share. Drop a 444 if you've got that app on your phone, MetaTrader 4. And one of the new people, someone who's new to the line, who's been watching this and thinking, wow, very interesting, but does it really work? Like, how does it work? Can I do it? Never mind, does it work? Can I do it? So someone want to raise the hand if they want to have a go. And if not, I'm going to go ahead to keep it moving for the sake of time. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm about to show you live in living color how you are able to enter the largest financial market in the world. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. So I want you to go to the app on your phone, MetaTrader 4, and I want you to open it. And you're going to see some funny red and blue numbers move back and forth just like this. In fact, it might even look like this, the simple view, where it looks a little bit like that. So don't worry, you didn't download the wrong app. You do have the right one. So now I want you to click on Euro USD. Now I told you ABCs. So it says EUR USD. Just tap and hold that for me until you see the options pop up on the screen. Now, if you're on an Android, the options will simply say new order instead of trade. But I want you to click on trade because why? Well, we want to trade, guys. So, I mean, reading goes a long way in this space. Now, you can see we've got two options. We can either do red button sell. Where did I go to school? Or you can do blue button buy. Now, again, ABC shapes and colors. Let's go ahead and buy. We've been talking about buying Bitcoin, buying online. So I want you guys right now to hit the buy button. 1, 2, 3. Let's buy, guys. And just like that, you have just entered your first trade. You are in a $1 billion boys space trading the Euro USD trading the Euro for the USD. And you don't look, it's even going blue, guys. We're already in profit. Can you believe it? You don't know what happened. You don't know what you did, but it didn't matter. You didn't have to know for yourself to profit. So you might think, okay, so what next? Like, I'm a bit worried now. Is this my money? What's happening? It's going up, it's going down. Guys, I'm about to show you now how you exit a trade manually. And a lot of the software that we have, you don't even have to be going there, entering, exiting. You just put your numbers in, just like we just shown you with Swipecoin, and you go about your daily business. Something you can do in the evenings, in the mornings, whatever takes your fancy. So look, we're getting some profit now. It's getting good. So let's go ahead and close this trade. So now you entered the market, but we can't say you're a trader until you actually exit the market as well. So that same Euro USD, that same Euro versus the USD that we've just bought, go ahead and tap and hold it. Tap and hold it, guys. Now we've got some more options again, and the first one says close. So go ahead and just press close, because that's what we want to do. We want to get the heck out of here. You know, we're good with 4p or whatever it was, 1p. As you can see, the numbers are always moving. Why? Well, like we told you, the market is liquid. So right now, people in Europe are buying things in America, or, you know, business is being done. Transactions are being transacted globally. And now you're about to profit from it just by pressing the button. Oh, it's at 5p. So what we want to do, you just want to go ahead and agree that you want to close with profit. So just go ahead and hit the orange banner. Boom, you're out. You've hit it. You're out of the market. You are now a trader, guys. You did it. You made your first trade, and it's blue. Woo! We say blue skies, baby. You just took profit in the largest financial market in the world. Don't worry, you're not going to have to pay me for that. You just got some free tea, some free game, so you can take that to the bank and cash it. In fact, you can go and tell all the people you know right now, look, I don't know what in the heck just happened tonight, but I just entered the largest financial market in the world. I didn't know what I was doing, but a lady gave me some very simple instructions, and I ended up in profit. And guys, that's exactly how it works in this space. Copy, paste, profit. Who's excited? Who just did that? Who entered their first trade? Drop a 444 for MetaTrader 4, paying them bills, baby. No longer does your phone have to be a liability, but it can actually be an asset. And like I said, we have either our elite offering or our single platinum offerings. And this is the difference visually. So you guys can see live and live in color what you get for the two, because right now, like I said, we are rich because we are royal, and everything over here, we are the elect. However, we do have a starter base package that you can come in and you have access to the single academies. So what do I mean? If you get the Forex package, then you'll have access to the Forex Academy. If you get the HFX package, then you'll have access to the Go Live TV for HFX. And you also get one tool for the package that you chose. We're over on this side of the quadrant. If you guys are like me, that go to the all-you-can-eat buffet and do not take all-you-can-eat lightly, you stack that plate. You put on the fries, you put on the wings, you put on the noodles, you act like you can't even go back there. You said, look, they said all you can eat, so I'm going to rinse this mug. Right here, this is for those that are just like me. You don't leave money on the table. You say, look, I ain't got time to be sitting in one academy and learning ABC 1, 2, 3 all this time. I want to get to the money. Somebody say get to the money. Guys, we have so many tools that you can get, and you get these all with the elite. You get swipe trades, you get swipe coins so you can do Bitcoin, you get gold cups so you can do gold. You get so much, guys, and you know you can add each one on individually. But if you guys can do maths, you know, 1 + 1 = 2, quick maths, you will see by the time you've added 1 or 2, guys, you've already paid for the elite, so you may as well just go ahead and do yourself a favor. 15 days till Christmas. Let's get to the money. But speaking of let's get to the money, it really must be Christmas, because Rich University just keep giving, giving, and giving. Those of you who went to university, how many people did you tell about the course that you did? How many people? I mean, I know I did. Shout out to Salford Uni. I loved the course. I did fashion, image making, and styling. And I told my friends, I told their friends, I told, you know, I just spoke about it maybe online on my social media. But guess what? That didn't stop them from sending me, you know, checks for the student loans back. Hold tight, all those who are still paying, Sally Mae. You see, this university over here is a little bit different. They will actually waive your entire tuition. They will waive your school fees, guys, just because you came on board and then 2 people came on board with you. Yes, you might have a friend right now who you've been thinking about, thinking, do you know what she could do with the online store? She's been selling since January 2000 and yesteryear and hasn't even made a penny. She could really do with learning from the largest marketer that's selling 7 figures every single week. So you guys, you actually get your fees waived. You technically could come in today and in theory only pay your $300 and never ever have to touch a school fee again. But it gets even better. For those of you that want the ECX package, yes, don't worry. You guys come in today for the same price and you pay the same monthly, but you also get access to a scholarship. So you might be thinking, oh my gosh, that's crazy, because I was actually for Christmas, I was gonna give my cousin the ability to start her own online-based business. Well, now you can actually do that, and it can actually waive your fees. I'm telling you, it's crazy over here. And if that wasn't even good enough, somebody say it gets better, because over here on the right side of money, business is being done a little different. Shout out to those who've ever got an Uber because you've got an Uber account. Maybe you guys have got a Netflix. Why is that relevant? Now, both of those companies offer what they call a referral program. That means if you refer somebody to your Uber account or you refer somebody to your Netflix, you get a little bit of money off, don't you? A little cheeky one, sharing Netflix passwords and accounts and links. Well, guys, over here at Rich University, you actually get $25 every single time somebody actually joins your Forex Academy, one of the single Forex, HFX, or digital academies. And for those like you who said, look, I ain't leaving nothing on the table, I want it all, they'll give you $50 for every referral. Shout outs to all those who are part of the amazing, amazing referral program. Now, before I even go there, just like with Netflix, just like with Uber, even your credit card company, this is optional, guys. You don't have to do this. You might say, look, I'm happy, I'm good, you don't need to pay me any money, I push money away from myself, I just want to come in here and do the bare minimum, I'm not interested. Fine, it's okay. In fact, you guys might want to jump off and get the link and get involved right now. But for those who said, hey, what's this, I'm a boss, what is going on here? What in the royalty checks is going on here? Talk to me, because I know more than two people. I'm quite influential in my circle. And what you said right there, I'm thinking, I already can think of 4 or 5 people right now. In fact, on my social media, I've got like 5,000 followers sat there just waiting for me to go on ahead and give them this tea. Well, guys, hold tight, the residual income massive. This isn't available to everyone, just those who want that home-based business, just those who believe in impacting nations and generations, even just those like Lucy here in the pink that said, do you know what, I'm going to get the ECX. Oh, she rang a friend, Cassandra, you've got to get on this, it's going to be so good, let's do it together. And then Cassandra said, okay, let's do it. And then she told her friend Florence, and then Florence went ahead and told Judy. Next minute, Lucy here in her pink, the reason why she's got that cheeky smile is because no longer is she paying for the academy, but the academy is paying her $150 every single month. $150 goes into her account by the week, guys. That's $37.50 for something she did one time. They pay her every single week. Some of you guys might have heard of royalty checks. People like Mariah Carey right now, this time of year, she loves Christmas. Do you know why? Because we hear that annoying song over and over again. All I want for Christmas. Do you know, this is not X Factor, don't worry, I'm not going to keep going. But do you know that that song only made it to the number 4 spot in 1994, almost 30 years ago, and she's still being paid? In fact, since she did that one time, she is being paid residually. She makes 60 million off of that record. Hold tight, residual earners. So John in the blue shirt, he said, come on, I need to get a bit of this Bitcoin. It's going up. Right now, it's at 19 grand. I'm going to tell my boys. So he tells his boys, and you know what? He doesn't even tell just 3 of them. He tells 12, because he says, I've not got time to waste it. Let me tell 12 of my boys, because we all want to earn a bit of Bitcoin. And yeah, those same boys that he tells, they get in, and they are also in the running to making an extra $280,000 on their investment, because Bitcoin is going up whether we like it or not. And now the academy is paying him $600 a month. Yes, every single week they pay him $150. Can you believe it? So now, what subscription? Which subscription? What skill fees? Now he's actually got a little bit extra to go and buy some more Bitcoin, or maybe he wants to go and get another blue shirt. I don't know. But Annabella over here, Ella, the reason why she's smiling, the reason why her hands are all up in the air, because she can't contain herself. You see, she's a bit of a chatterbox. And since she went ahead and got started today, she said, you know what, I'm going to come in and I want to learn about this Forex stuff. I'm going to do a bit of ECX, but I've got to go and tell my friends. So she gets on the phone, she tells one friend, she tells another friend. Before you know it, them friends, they chat like her. They've gone and told all their friends and all their friends and all their friends. Next minute, 30 people have been impacted by her decision today. She got straight off this webinar. She said, look, I got screenshots. You know, I just took profit. And they said, what? Annabella just took profit. No, Annabella took profit. Annabella took profit. Now, $1,000 a month is in her account. She didn't even know that was what was going to happen, but she's buzzing, and she's not even ready to get into the academy. She's ready to keep going and keep growing, because the only way is up, guys. Like I said, we know that this is not going to be for everybody, and it isn't even available to everybody. It's available to those who say, do you know what? This is bigger than me. Do you know what? I've got a legacy that I want to come from me. I want my decision today on this earth to go on and feed my children's children. And I really want to start a home-based business. I want to tap into what's almost $1 billion company and have a part of that. And if that is you, then welcome to Rich University, where we have a mission to impact 1 million families. And through your yes today, you don't even have to stop where Annabella stopped. You can actually keep going. In fact, even if you did stop where Annabella stopped, try and let those 30 people stop. Maybe she only told 3 of those people, because that is all that she needed to actually qualify for $2,000 every month. $2,000 every month being paid into her account by I Am Mastery Academy, because now 75 people have been impacted by her decision. 75 people are now able to trade from their smartphone. 75 people are no longer customers, but they're online store owners. And guess what those 75 people did? Like you can see, you don't break the chain. It keeps going and it keeps growing. Every time you see platinum and you see the 5,000, that's exactly what we recognize you for. We recognize you so much that the Academy pays you $5,000 every single time, every single week, guys. You get $1,250. Like, look, guys, I know it sounds crazy. It sounds like monopoly money. Look, I told you 5% of the world, they're sharing 95% of the wealth, leveraging systems. What an amazing vehicle and system to leverage. So again, completely optional. You guys might just want to get off right now and get that link. I told you my phone's blowing up right now. You might want to get in first, because the business owners, they're about to get the equity position and they are ready to hit chairman. Chairman is when it really gets good. Chairman is when it's really not about you anymore. I mean, you can get to where John got by accident. All he did was want to invest in a bit of Bitcoin. You can get your skill fees waived and a bit of extra in your pocket, literally by default. But when you get to this level, like my amazing mentor, Dr. China Bethley, the CEO of Rich University, who is now almost a sneeze away from Chairman 100. 100 what? $100,000 every single month. Guys, Rich University is almost at 5,000 members. 5,000 families, including mine, my sister, my dad, my mom, my auntie, my uncles, my cousins, all are able to turn pennies into dollars, dollars into hundreds, and hundreds into thousands from their phones. They've learned how to turn it into an ATM. No longer does it have to be a liability, but it can be an asset. And this just keeps going and keep growing. And our newest rank, Chairman 750, I can't let you go without really seeing this guy. You know, my baby bro, Bryce Thompson, he is nothing to be played with. He is 24 years old. And I told you, we featured in Forbes magazine twice this year. And him, a digital entrepreneur that joined this company a year and a half ago, that has had the privilege to go back to the HBCU where he studied and give underprivileged children, like he once was, $100,000 scholarship, because he is now earning $750 every single month. Shout out to baby bro Bryce. Just saw him this February in London at our amazing conference where he just hit 250. So in lockdown, like I said, when everybody's Googling how to work from home, he doesn't know all of those people. But guess what? There's people just like him. There's a young black boy right now that is sat there thinking, am I going to be the basketball player that I want to be? Am I going to be the footballer that I want to be? Gosh, I can't write lyrics very well. I don't know if I'll be a platinum selling rapper. No longer do those have to be the only options. We can be the change that we want to see. We can actually represent those in this digital space and leave our footprint, so that the young kings and queens don't have to go out there and sell themselves for some change. They can partner with a system, just like the wealthy have been doing for generations. So we said yes to Forex. We said yes to e-commerce. We said yes to Bitcoin. And guys, we really do believe that you should too. So without further ado, I want to be the first one to welcome you in to Rich University. And I want to say, make a decision today. Make a decision that will change your financial future. What are you going to do today that is going to pay you next year? What are you partnered with today? Where is your money going that is actually putting money in your pocket, that is actually changing the trajectory of your financial future, that is actually meaning that your children's children won't have to do the same struggle that you did? So guys, go ahead and reach back out to the person who invited you. And if you already have people that you want to hear this information, we will be here tomorrow, same time, same place at the 7 o'clock hour. So guys, I'll see you at the top because it's way, way, way too crowded at the bottom. Have a good evening, guys. Blessings, love, and light. Let's go.